Hi, I'm Anime Laventilio from the Philippines.
Hello, I am Daphne Granfield. I am from Manila, Philippines, and I am a consultant there in learning and development and also do live talk shows at Global News Network every Friday.
Hi, I'm Nina Terrell from the Philippines, representing McCann World Group Philippines.
Work-life balance is the ability to juggle various roles without necessarily compromising one because of the other. It's the ability to become powerful, good employees and leaders in the workplace without necessarily compromising family values and family time.
Work-life balance for me is something that asks you to really think about which one to prioritize. So it may not be easy because it depends on the journey in life, where you are right now, actually.
To me, two things. So, work-life balance is really balancing all aspects of the things that are important to you for your career and for your personal life. So it means doing good at work, but at the same time taking care of yourself, your family, your relationships, your community. So all of those things that are important to you. But second, I think it's more important to think not in terms of work-life balance, but in terms of work-life integration, meaning having everything that's important to you in your life and putting all of yourself into all of those things that matter to you.
We recently made a study on work-life balance, and there are a lot of indicators. Majority of Filipinos have to constantly choose between work and home obligations. Majority has to make difficult decisions. Majority can't take vacation leaves. Majority can't take time off because of work. Majority of Filipinos think that opportunities on work-life balance is not available in the Philippines. And I think they have reason to believe that is so.
I think everyone is really to um, driven to succeed. Okay. Defining success nowadays is something to do with material things. Okay, prestige, basically. Why are we all working? We wanted to have the best of the best. That's one. So, of course, trying to find ways to get the best, it would sacrifice something, and normally sacrifice the ones that are more important in this life.
To be honest, no, I don't think so. Especially not in Metro Manila. Traffic jams are horrible. Traffic is horrible in Metro Manila. It takes me a total of maybe 2.5 hours in total to get to work and back to work, or maybe 2 hours. And I live just 6 kilometers away from my office. And some people travel 2 hours, 3 hours, or more in a day just to get to work. So I think traffic is a very big contributor to why people go to work. They're stressed. Sometimes they're late. Meetings often take a lot of time because of the travel. So traffic is really, really a big detriment to work-life balance in the Philippines.
Choice. The most common is which one to put focus on. For example, you get into a journey wherein you have a very good career at some point, and then suddenly you have to start raising a family. So it makes you feel guilty, especially for working women like us, I shall say, because we also have a responsibility to take care of not just ourselves but also the family.
I am part now of a team that is doing a ground analysis, an audience analysis of the Filipino youth, and to make sure that their definition of work-life balance and their perception, views, and attitudes of work-life balance is actually taken into consideration when forming policies and legislations related to it. And I think it's very important to make sure that the audience is actually consulted first before policy is made.
Well, first things first, I should start with myself. Okay? I think that I'd rather be able to influence others if I am able to become the legacy of work-life balance. Aside, from just talking about it, I should be the one to shine as a practitioner of work-life balance. Okay, and from there we can also think of smaller, doable steps. Okay, from the personal level, and I would not exactly utilize, but maximize the use of my network. Okay, that has something to do with my job, perhaps with the people I talk to, but again, it should start from the self.
Okay, so I mentioned, yeah, traffic is one big challenge. But at the same time, I think both employers and employees need to reframe their understanding of work-life balance. Work-life balance doesn't just mean, you work hard, you party hard, but it also means being able to take care of yourself, take care of your family. Success can be achieved when you're healthy as a person, but when you also have healthy relationships. So I think that's one. But I think another challenge is really employers need to be more creative in being able to engage their employees and provide more options for work-life balance. Another challenge I think is technology. Again, Philippines has really slow internet, painfully slow internet. But I think if we had faster internet, we would be able to encourage telecommuting. People can do teleconferences instead of physically going through traffic for meetings. So I think there's a lot in the infrastructure that can be improved. But I'd like to also say that I think government is working on it slowly, and employers are becoming more creative. So people really have to think of different solutions to encourage work-life balance.
Well, just like other countries in ASEAN, we are very emotional. Sometimes, happiness is also relative. So it's quite difficult or challenging to really define that level or state of happiness. Another thing can be how to really put the people to the common understanding of what to attain. Because we all go through the journey. For example, when you're still young at some point, maybe you like candies, or you have more fun with friends. That is your level of satisfaction. But if you start really maturing or getting into the journey of bearing family, sustaining the family, it's a different kind of responsibility already. So I also see difference in priorities. Okay, and another thing is also diversity. Personality can also be something that we should be taking care of.
When you talk about work-life balance, there's a stream of consciousness that gives you the perception that you have unlimited time. But when you've seen devastations happen, like Typhoon Haiyan devastate the entire Philippines at the snap of a finger in a matter of 24 hours, you know how important work-life balance is. Because you know that you don't have unlimited time, and that you want to make the most out of it. Filipinos should not be forced to choose between being a good father or a mother or a daughter or a son or a student and compromise other roles. I think rising the ladder in the workplace should not be done in the way that it is done today, in a generalized achievement or success-driven definition of work. I support work-life balance.
I support work-life balance.